Who do you think would win in a war, Canada or U.S.? What? No, they wouldn't win. You know why? Yeah. What? But no. But the actual thing is, Canada and the United States would never, ever, ever go to war because they're like, we're actually the only countries that are very close and have like the best peace treaties. And the United States, yeah, no, and the United States, we only give them our F fighter planes. Canada's the only country allowed to use them. Like whenever we go to war and stuff, we give Canada F fighter planes with us. Except Canada people are nicer. Canadians are a lot nicer. Yeah.
There's a nitric frozen. Flows in a little bit of French Americans.
Ty, is now a good time to chat?
Sure. What's up?
I wanted to ask you, why did you disappear for 6 months?
I told you the gambler wouldn't let me.
Oh, you could tell them, oh, I slept with your wife. And like, oh, hey, did you have fun?
What's the real reason?
I had to make
I'm
it.
sorry, eh?
I think so. So like if I came over there and I was like, here's $1 million, I just fucked your wife. What would you do? Oh, what if I like moved up to 5 million?
Stay in
Oh,
control.
so what kind of number would make you not do that? What if I used oh my Fox? No.
Yes.
What would you if I hit the back of your Fox body with my Mustang? What would you if I smacked into the back of your Fox body with my Mustang? Oh, you want to cry? Oh, well, yeah, true. My insurance would be like, oh, here, get a new one.
One more.
You know, you just gotta act hurt.
Keep ahead.
Yep. I wonder.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's not always like that. Like, for instance, when my Mustang was totaled, when I had my 15 GT Ruby Red, my insurance company gave me like $4,000 more than what it was worth. They just give you a check. They don't actually give you a new car. No, like they're not actually going to give you a new car. They just write you a check. So, if, like, let's say if your '04 Yukon has 40,000 miles on it in good condition, and they're just going to value off other people's Yukons around the country. Like, so, and in your area, let's say if one in your area normally sell for, let's say 13,000, and they're worth around 13. Normally they'll give you the benefit of the doubt and give you 15. And then you can go spend it. No, you want it. Hold on, I can tell you right now. Hold on. Shit. I gotta pull up Viota. That's what dealerships use. All right, how many miles? Okay, it's '04. What color? What package? XLT. Do you have the tow package on it? No. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, records. Right now, a insurance company and it's considered okay. How's the interior? Okay. Just the outside needs to be painted. Okay, so front bumper. If you look at parts list, you could get a front bumper on it used for $90. So, and the paint job, you're only gonna do an estimate because like Mako, which would be 12, and then a good shop like 2 to 3. So we'll do 1,000 to 3,000 in body work, and then let's see. Yeah, V Auto says you would get around 4 for it. Huh?
Here we go.
But even at that, you could tell your insurance, you know, I paid more for it when I got it, and you could still get like 6 out of them. You know what I mean? Like me when mine got totaled, I didn't want to take no depreciation hit, so I fought with them and I got more money. Like a lot of rich people, like when they're Mercedes or something, if they get like a scratch on it and it has to be repainted, even if the car's not even close to total, it only has $1,000 worth of damage, they fight their insurance company to total because they don't want a car that has no paint on it.
Gotta keep it up.
As stupid as that sounds. They're nice cars. So he had the V8. Oh, so he had the same engine that the older Mustangs had in it. Wait, it wouldn't drive at night? So what would happen? Alright,
Backing
well,
up the wins.
that's reasonable. Especially being a Ford.
Stay focused.
What, the 5.0 liters? The 5.0s? Yeah, well, the Windsor, the new Coyotes. The new Coyotes like that they have now, they ain't gonna make it at all. I see my Mustang, I mean, with all the shit that's already happened, I see it lasting 100,000 miles. I don't. It's probably like a brand new engine now. What? Is it diesel? How the fuck do you make it that last that long? And you have it now in a 700. You think you'll get 1,000,000 miles out of it? Should drive.
I need you to settle an argument between Jeff and me. What's best for downtown racing? European sport compact or American muscle?
In terms of sheer power, American muscle, no contest.
See, Jeff? That's what I said.
Muscle cars attract
You sound like that one singer right now.
European compacts blend in better, but can still dish out the acceleration.
The thing
Well,
goes.
Mac, Jess is not right.
Chris is sleeping on the ground, man. He's tired.
Kick him in the ribs again.
Chris just woke up, and he just said he wants to marry you, Wizard. Chris said it's not gonna happen, so stop crushing. He's sorry for crushing your dreams. I'll make it rock. Listen, I can make that bed rock on that truck.
Oh yeah!
You like that truck? You like the truck?
Let's do it again.
Have you ever driven it? If you could drive right now, would you drive it?
That's me.
You know what Chris's childhood vehicle is? A 95 Mustang. Yep, it was his grandfather's.
Gotta finish.
And then it was totaled. Someone hit him. Oh, convertible.
I'm gonna gap that big one.
Wait, a convertible? No. Oh. That's good, but the convertible part, that's just, ooh.
Come on, just need one more.
You get gapped by a truck, bitch.
Who's gonna get gapped by a truck?
Navarro. I'm on the last one of the last missions, I believe. Actually, the last.
Jake,
That's what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
don't be telling people you're gonna gap them with a truck.
Crushed it.
It's 1200 horsepower.
Huh?
It's 1200 horsepower.
Chris,
Brown.
you're not gonna gap Jake with a truck. Jake, Chris says he's gonna gap you in his Focus.
No.
Huh? Jake,
Mm-hmm.
Jake, this is a
What?
stupid theoretical question to ask you. Chris told me to ask you, which it's obviously the dumbest thing you can do because it's a Mustang and a truck. He wants me to challenge you to a drifting contest. So he wants you to drift a truck against a Mustang. Number one, I have a stick shift, so I could drift better. Number two, it's a sports car, it's lighter. Huh?
I've drifted it before. I'll be dead honest. Ripped around a corner and stepped on it. It went sideways. I'm not even kidding. It went a little sideways and I caught it. That was fun. I've drifted that truck. I am not even kidding. I drifted it. That was fucking fun. Man. That's fun. That's just the way they are from factory.
Buckle up.
I was making that deal. That's so I don't think they do, honestly.
First place.
I bet if I took them off, what if I took them off the reverse suspension and moved back in?
Jake,
Pack, baby.
Jake,
Hold on, I'm in the middle of those.
Chris said he's gonna. Oh yeah. Chris has said he's gonna beat Jake's truck. Of course, they're gonna build Jake's truck. He said, "Good luck. You ain't building it." Huh? Yes. They're gonna beat your Mustang. And your Focus. Chris said when he gets a Mustang, he's gonna beat you.
Yeah, there we go.
What do you want to do with the Focus? You want to turn the Focus to an off-road rally mod? Why do you want to do that? Yeah, but you ain't gonna fit no diesel engine in that thing. Chris said only a V12. And he said, and Chris said he wants off-road tires. He said, Chris, what kind of lift do you want? What? Chris said he wants a 12-inch lift.
On the Focus.
And he says he wants you to change it to manual.
Oh, Joe.
What?
I have my live stream. Our viewers, and they will hashtag Jake needs a look kid.
What? Chris, it's a mud dragster now. They said your Focus is going to be a mud dragster.
Oh, so if you go through the house.
So he said so I can go through PB's house. What? He said he's going to make the chassis stronger so it can go through your walls.
Let's do this.
He said you're going to run through Jake's house with it. He said sounds like a good plan after he goes through your house. He said okay, Chris. Huh? And he needs nitrous too. And he needs a twin turbo V12. No, a twin turbo V12. Alright, Chris, there's gonna be another turbo too.
Might need a wheelie bar.
He says he needs a wheelie bar.
Gotta keep going.
Chris, he says it's not gonna need no wheelie bar. He said okay.
I'm gonna need rally lights.
He said he needs rally lights when he goes to your house at midnight. He's gonna do that anyways.
Yeah, I beat the game.
Chris, a couple light bars. Chris said, can he get cop lights too so he can pull over people? He says he wants to pull over Jake and bring him in the back of his hatch like a pursuit. What, Chris? What moped? Jake, what about a moped?
What about a moped?
Huh?
What about a moped?
I don't know. Chris started talking about a moped.
Chris
You got
wanna
pulled
race
over by a
on
cop.
Mopeds. I'll race Chris on mopeds.
But you got pulled over by a cop on a moped. Guys, you want to hear something that I did really stupid a long time ago? So when I had my Camaro, my buddy had police lights, and we were leaving a movie theater. And I put the police lights on my Camaro on the dash. Well, I saw this whole group of family. It was a family jumping into a minivan. It was kids driving, jumping to the minivan. They didn't have enough seats, so the kids were getting in the back of the minivan, in the trunk. So I pulled up behind them, flipped the lights on, pulled up behind them. They all pulled over, started freaking out, and I sped off. Right in the mall parking lot. I pulled them over, right pulling out of the parking lot. And then you could tell they were all scared, and then I sped off.
He's got punked.
Like, imagine this. It's a Bumblebee Camaro. And it's yellow, black stripes with red and blue lights. Isn't that funny though?
The 71.
Yeah. And then
71.
well, we found out the girl went to my school and she posted on Facebook saying someone in a yellow Camaro lit me up.
Let me guess, you spelled Camaro with an E, right?
Yep. And when we were in school, the funny part is the girl was like, "Oh, that looks like the Camaro that pulled me over." And I told her, I was like, because I heard her say that, I was like, there's more than one yellow Camaro made.
Yeah.
But dude, I removed the Transformer badging that day.
Oh, you had a Transformer. What was different about that Transformers car?
On the console inside on the arm you have the Transformer logo. On the seat rests on the inside you had it, and then on the outside with the badging underneath Camaro you had it, and the badging on the door sills were a little bit different. I mean, it was little touches. It wasn't worth the extra money.
It was just stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff that you could honestly buy a yellow Camaro, black stripes, already have that, and get way better door sills that say Camaro that light up, and install them cheaper, and then get the middle console and all that stuff in any color you want, and install it, and you would save about $4,000 still. The only thing is, it's like a collector's item because you get a special badge number, you know. Yeah, and like I said, it was like number 20 out of like 150. No, you see. No, but there was 150 for that year. But the thing is, anyone can get a yellow Camaro with black stripes. It doesn't mean it's a Transformer, and you can smack a badge on it. The only way you can tell if it's real or fake is if you look underneath the actual hood. It'll give you the GM. The yellow tinge is a little bit different than all the rest. Oh, and in the headlights, if you look on the side, it says Transformers. But little things like that, I never paid attention to. I didn't even know until I sold it. The only thing about Camaros is you have to pretty much get the RS package. You don't have to, but
It makes it nicer on the inside.
Jake, does your mom have the RS?
No, she's small.
Base model. See, the only thing is it makes the lights cooler too on the outside. The halo lights. Yeah, but certain things like you can install the halo lights so cheap now.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like a lot of people are like, oh, RS. I mean, it is cooler, but you can honestly.
I don't know. Let's see.
But when a Camaro first came back out, it was like shit. The interior, you had nothing. Yeah, you got no touchscreen, no dual climate zone, nothing. Yep. Where the Mustangs, they all came standard with like like touchscreens. If it was the top package, had nav, dual climate control, heated seats. I mean, it came with a lot of stuff for 2010. But the thing is, like, but you gotta give Camaro slack because they were out of the game for a while. So to come back in, you can't just throw in all these best options. And a lot of cars now, they come standard with everything. Like Chris's Focus, it comes standard with a backup camera, Bluetooth, sync, aux, keyless entry. You know what I mean? Where in 2012, 2011, 2013, that wasn't guaranteed. Yeah, like the base model Mustangs, they come with a backup camera. They come with push start. I mean, that's all you're gonna get, and Bluetooth and automatic windows. But then when you go up to the premium pack, I mean, like my premium pack, I have the performance package, the ambient lighting, so I have the different color floors, and then the cup holders I can change to blue, green, orange, whatever color. The gauges too. I have the heated and cooled seats. I never used the heated seats. I used the cooled seats. Uh, the big touchscreen.
Yeah,
But
my
it's like
mom had heated seats in her HHR. That was one thing she requested when she bought a Camaro, and she didn't get it.
well, the thing is, you don't need it.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I have all this stuff in it. Oh, and the base model. One thing I miss, like, the only reason why I missed my automatic was because Ford made it standard. I mean, I can get a switch plugged in and keep the car neutral, and then it would start. But then I'm afraid my car would take off. Plus, the car's not going to recognize to take off anyway without the key. But then again, all these people...
You're here, good. Listen, the house is running. They're transporting the Koenigsegg across.
Yeah, mine, it has to be in the car. Like if I, like, for instance, if I get in it, like when I had my auto, like if you started it, with the key and you didn't bring the key out with you, the car will not go anywhere. But if I start it with the key and I get out, the car will take off without it.
Take a punch and dish it right back.
Great. Mac, you and Rav got that drone ready to fly?
But it will keep barking at you, you know, yelling at you, saying no key
Time
detected.
to show the house we're back.
The only thing that sucks about this new technology, the more technology you have,
Let's
the
go
more
grab
expensive it gets when
ourselves
it
a
breaks.
Drone's online and I'm looking for the convoy. You guys better hurry to the rendezvous point.
Oh yeah, I mean my key, if I ever lose it, you know how much it costs for my key?
But it feels tight and heavy, like it's
$800.
All right, Ty, remember. The house will have enforcers
And then the
protecting
old,
convoy.
and then the
We'll have to
old
get rid of them
keys,
first.
the ones you just had to get cut, where a locksmith can do it, $100.
We're in business.
The aerial surveillance will be blinded.
But luckily, when I worked at Ford, I worked at our local Ford dealership. I had, for my old Mustang, the one I got totaled, I had both. I told the insurance company I didn't have the keys. I lied to them. I took both of my 2 new keys and I programmed it to my car now, so it has 4.
Oh, and the plan C, and plan D.
So that was free.
And plan E.
You got that right.
So now if I like lose 1 or 2, I don't really care.
Yeah, the Camaro only has 1 key,
I'm not here
and
for
it's fucked
thrills,
up.
man.
It needs to be
I'm here
replaced.
for the job.
Yeah, we'll have fun doing it.
Yeah. And they want a fortune for that
Seriously,
little
I'm here to
switchblade
help you get
key
into the rush, but that's
Camaros
it.
have.
I'm dead
Oh, the
serious.
Camaro switchblades?
Yeah, the switchblade key that they recalled. They won't
Pull up here.
my mom can get a replacement key, even though that key's recalled. And her
Oh, you
key's
don't
all
want to do it
fucked
anyway.
up. Yeah, her key's all fucked up. It needs to be replaced anyways. No, it's not the key itself. The buttons on there are fucked up. The lock button. is
Oh, well, they...
fucked up.
Yeah, they don't replace that. When I had my recall, what they did was they actually took the key part out of the key fob. You kept your key fob that you used to unlock, but they gave you another key. Yeah, but I didn't want it because the recall, it wasn't for danger issues per se with the keys. What the recall was portrayed to was a lot of people that drove stick shift, like people over, 6'5", when they would hit the clutch in to go change gears, their knee would hit it and it would turn off the key because it would turn the key, and then the car would turn off. Well, in order to get around that, they gave you an option to get a new key. Well, when I went there to get my oil change and some service done, they asked me if I wanted the key to be changed. I said no. I specifically told them no, I don't want your shitty key. Well, I come back and they replaced my key. And I said to them, I want my real key back. They're like, oh no, we break it. I said, are you serious? I said, you crush a little metal part that goes in the key? And they're like, yeah. I said, well, I already opted out of this, you motherfuckers. And I started cursing them out. I lost it on the general manager, and he said, are you really pissed over a key? I said, yeah. I said, because I didn't want your piece of shit key. Then my keys kept getting stuck inside of the ignition because they were poorly laser cut, and they would always get stuck. And it became to the point where the keys messed up the ignition so bad you could stick a screwdriver in it and turn them like that.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Now the car wouldn't go anywhere because once it realized the chip wasn't there, the car would turn off. But it's pretty shitty when it's a brand new car and you just stick a screwdriver in to turn it. So I brought it back to Chevy, and then I called corporate, and corporate told my local Chevy store they had to give me $800 to value the key because they took my key without my authorization. And then I gave them a bad review on their site. And then for me to remove the review, they found a warehouse of old Chevy keys, and they gave me my old one back. And then they got fined from Chevy for giving me a recall key.
Guys, more house cars
whatever.
We'll handle it.
But I was happy. I got my key back.
Come on, knock him out, Ty.
Yeah. Basically what it is you have to find the default key and buy it and have it reprogrammed.
He got someone's attention.
Oh, and they suck to reprogram.
Get this done fast.
Yeah, I think that's
The only-
way with-
The only way you can reprogram them without taking it to the dealership would be both keys.
Yeah, we only have one. When we bought the car, we only got one key because it was used.
Yeah, so if you only have one key, they actually have to use their machinery and all that to program your key, laser cut it. I mean, that's going to cost you quite a bit. Unless you go online, find a key already that you can get.
That's what I was saying. Buy a key
Yeah.
and have it reprogrammed.
Yeah, if you find one with, you know, where they replace it, where they can still cut out the switchblade and cut you one, you get one dirt cheap.
No way you can make it on the back. What's the plan?
Get it
Jeff?
cut out from
I
a
don't know yet. Get me closer.
locksmith, and then most locksmiths now would even have the
I've got
programs
a really
to
bad idea.
program it.
Ladder on the side. You can get up on his right.
You just gotta really go to the dealership and then know.
Keep it steady.
Oh, really? Get a new key fob.
I
Online?
just found, I just found a refurbished 2010 Camaro key on the internet for $30.
Yeah. And
They're on Amazon too.
yeah, and you all you have to do is if you get that key cut, you can get it cut pretty cheap,
That's a hell of a lot of cops on your tail. You sure you can handle them?
and then
But
just
we
get it
still want-
programmed.
We still want the switchblade. We need to reprogram that key. We don't want it broken. We want the switchblade key. No one's 6'5" drives a car on the wall stone.
So, Jeff,
Yeah, so don't even give them the switchblade key.
Let gas and the engine grouse to life for a second.
oh, who
You have the right to.
Like
You have
that.
the,
Except
you
it
have the
never
ri-
stops.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
break it.
and you have the right to opt out anyway.
Yeah.
See me, I would not have left if I knew they were gonna cut my key. I would have freaked out on them. Fucking, I hated that son of a bitch. His name was Henry. He was this old, fucking like 80-year-old man that was the head of the parts section. I guarantee you, he did it just so they can make money off the recall on the key.
Damn it. Why don't I ever get to ride a cool car?
Even I told him no. He got fired though. I went back up there like 2 weeks later when they agreed to give me a new key again,
Hey, Mac.
and I didn't see him
You're
there.
right, by the way.
Yeah?
This is fun.
Yeah, either he got fired or he had the day off.
No, he got fired because it said part manager. It was a new person's name.
Oh, they're hiring the new parts manager?
No, they fired the other guy. But when I worked at Ford, we had this one girl, dude, that worked there. Her name was Sonia, and she was a really, 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 really fat, ugly bitch. And the used car manager used to smell her seat. Yeah, because if you work at Ford, they give you a free demo to drive around. And anytime she would turn in a demo, he would always give her a used demo out of his used car list. Any car she wanted, she was the most ugliest girl, and she was lesbian. And he didn't know that. But anytime she wanted a car, she'd be like, oh, I want a Mustang or something. And he would go to auction, pick up a Mustang, give her the keys for it, let her drive it for months. And then right when she would turn it in, when she put too many miles on it, he would take it and smell the seat. And then one day I called him. I was like, what the fuck? And he told me it's natural, and I was like, okay. Oh, dude, me and Chris used to have this one kid in our school, and he would go in a girl's locker room and smell girls' like shoes and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this kid that was in our grade, he'd go in a girl's locker room and do that. He got caught by the gym teacher. Yeah, Kyle, Chris. Well, well, this is what happened. So it happened a couple times. When we were in middle school, he went in a girl's locker room and stole this one girl's sneakers, this mom. And they caught him with her shoes in his backpack. And then when he was in well, they found him in the girls' locker room doing it again. It's weird. And then he took a book out on a Columbine shooting because he wanted to shoot at the school. And he told the one girl that he was smelling her shoes and all that. He had like a big crush on her. He went up to her and said, "You'll be mine." And she says, "No." And he said, "Okay, then you're on my death list." And he had a list, and he cut a shotgun in half, made it like the size of a handgun. He was gonna come to school and kill people.
I know, right? Is that your sister?
Who's that? Who's
Oh,
that
it's
little
a
boy
girl.
here in the background?
I thought that was a girl.
Huh?
It's a boy. Not a
Luckily,
girl.
Chris isn't on here because he'd be like, "Oh, hello." Oh, is he? Chris, why are you always trying to talk to Colby? Why are you always trying to talk to Colby? You fucking weirdo. Chris, are you trying to go to prison? You trying to go to prison? Chris said he tries to talk to me. Guys, I'm gonna invite Kyle to this chat. He has a PS4. No, he really does, Chris. I'm gonna
Who?
do it.
Oh.
Chris, I'm
Who
inviting
probably?
him into this chat. Guys, I'm inviting the serial killer to the chat. Just don't make fun of him, because he might try to kill me and Chris. Chris, imagine if we invited this kid to the chat, he'd probably try killing us.
Why am I doing this?
PB. He asked me, is it okay if he kind of wants to take a bite out of you?
What?
Chris, no, he's gonna kill you. He said, is it fine if he takes a bite out of Jake?
If he goes anywhere near me, I'm gonna chop his fucking face off.
Chris. He said he's gonna chop your face off. Chris said, will you eat it?
Why the fuck would I eat?
He says he'll only agree if you eat it. Don't let the wonderful flavors go to waste.
Chris is more satanic than I am right now. That's bad.
Chris said he'll make sure it's nice and seasoned for you.
What is wrong with Chris right now?
Chris said you can kick it because it'll give him tenderization. He says you always beat on good meat to make it tender.
Doing great, Mac Attack.
Yes, he said he's getting ready. He said he was making some good sauces with it. He said it's called a white broth chicken. What, Chris? Chris said, look at his nudes he sent you. PB. Chris said he sent you some nudes. Look at them.
Yeah, baby.
What do you say?
Lift off.
What do you say? What do you say?
What does his name say, Dad?
Keep it together, Mac.
His name's Self-Aware Doyle. Wait, so what did he say to you? He lied to you? But you can't ever use the word nigger, you understand me? You fucking racist son of a bitch. No, you didn't get permission from PB. Next time you say the word nigger, I'm gonna slap you across the face. PB, you give him permission?
Just take permission from him.
Yeah. Chris, PB said you're no longer allowed to use that word, and if you say it again, I'm gonna smack you across the face. But I'll never say it again. I'm not lying. Ask PB right now. Ask him. Send him a text. Send him a text. Yeah, he's not answering you because he's afraid that you're jacking off to him. PB. Chris said, can you send him a picture? He said you remind him of his old college days. He said you're the right type of woman for him. You're his kind of woman, he says. Chris, I got you 88,000 so far. You were at 80 when I started playing. Guys, you ever tried chewing tobacco before? Why not? And it's good for you.
Of what?
Chewing tobacco.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. I'd rather not
Cool,
have my teeth fall out of my head when I'm 25.
Listen, it ain't gonna fall out if you brush them. Oh, that's good. I like grizzly long cut. Dark wintergreen. Just how I like my men. Dark. Just kidding. I had to do that, PB.
PV, go look at the message. I want to see what you think of that Camaro.
Jake, send me a picture of that damn Camaro.
Send it in the squad chat. You should see it.
I don't have no squad chat.
You're on Chris's account, right?
No.
Who's county one?
What, in this game?
Yeah, who's county one? Let's see.
I'm playing. Yeah, how do I check it?
Messages. PlayStation squad chat.
How do I check it?
Home button, go to messages, it should be at the top, say squad. With a white
Home
G in it.
button.
That's a picture.
Okay, messages. Okay, squad.
That bumper.
No, that is nice. That SS.
Yep, those bumpers are carbon fiber.
Really?
Yep. Favorite year.
Guys, I'm gonna call you guys 24/7. I'm gonna get all of your numbers and just call you. I'm seriously gonna call PB a lot more though. Oh, I can get through that. That's why I'm a computer coder for a reason. You want to bet? Alright.
Just shut it off.
Oh no, don't shut it off. You know, then I'll be like the old man from Peter Griffin. I'll be like, oh. I'll be waiting for I'll be Herbert waiting for him to come back on. Oh, you definitely could. You definitely could.
I don't think you can. Go ahead. No. You always find a new hole.
Subject is heading westbound through Liberty Desert.
One link 30. Can you provide?
What do you think you're doing? Is the Chevrolet pickup?
All units be advised. One link 30 is in a code 3 pursuit. All available units, please respond.
Gonna try a ramp here.
Of course, Chris says, I'll gap you. Really? That's the old man from Family Guy. Yeah, Herbert. Yeah. I forgot his name.
Copy.
Don't mess with me. Now heading northbound through New Haven Lake.
Copy. Subject traveling northbound from New Haven Lake.
Can you please get the pervert out of my ear?
You know what Chris says every time he sees PB?
Now heading southbound through New Haven Lake.
He dreams of a dick in his ass. Talk to TV.
Oh, when you tell him that he dreams of a dick like that, this is what he does. He's like, don't make me beg now. This is definitely Chris. Listen.
Maybe next time.
Oh my god.
And after he says that to you, this is what he says. Ready? He's like, you like popsicles? Listen, Chris calls whenever, you know, if he walks up in the GameStop or something, and there's not a young strapping man waiting for him, he calls up GameStop and he says, I'm about to cancel my pre-orders because I have no young man help me out to my car. Chris, like, when he was getting his Need for Speed, some young guy was there, and Chris was like, can you carry it out to my car? And the guy was like, no, you got it. And Chris was like, I need a young strapping man like yourself to help me out.
This is Perv.
Well, they call him Chris the Perv.
That actually works pretty well. Chris the Perv.
You should see his ice cream truck that he has. He actually does have. It's a 1995 Dodge Ram, and the reason why he won't get rid of it is because he wants to ram people off the road with it.
Of course he does.
He told me it's precious cargo to him because he can ram people off the road. It even has a push bar.
Are you surprised he hasn't, like, tried to kick your ass yet?
Huh?
Are you, like, surprised he hasn't tried to do anything yet?
That would never happen. It wouldn't go in his favor.
So he knows better than, right?
Yes. Plus, me and him, we've been friends since kindergarten. Christopher, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're talking shit? That's not what PB just told me. PB just told me. PB, he said you're lying. He got screenshots. Chris, you better not be talking shit, man. You'll be sleeping outside. You can drive home, I mean, but I'll have your PS4 in here. No, you won't. I'll just throw you outside. Me, PB, Jake, we'll all be playing tonight. Blizzard. We're all gonna be playing tonight. While Chris is at home. Guys, I said we all go to Mexico. Does anyone want to go to Mexico? Any takers? No, let's just go to Mexico. We can go on vacation. See the Hispanic honeys. See the Hispanic honeys, you know. We'll bring one back over the border for Chris. Oh god, she'll be running over to the border agents. Take me in.
Not today, bitch. No, fuck you. Fuck you too.
Jake, what's your favorite animal? No, it's a hyena. Dude, I'm gonna pay for you to get a tattoo that says I laugh like a hyena.
Bad.
I can imagine Jake's gonna be the type of person going sexy, like ha 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 ha. He's not gonna be able to keep a straight face while he's plowing. Chris has slept with like 20 girls already.
I don't believe that either.
Dude, he gets it in every night at the 70 and older nursing homes.
Not even that. He gets it in with Jill every night.
Only like 2 days a week.
No. Look at your hand. What does it spell?
What's my hand spell?
J-I-L-L. Where I got that from?
YouTube. I'm looking at YouTube on my phone, and the first thing that pops up is that it says one of the world's fastest animals, hyena.
Now, bitch.
Guys, you want to hear something? That's a hyena. You hear that hyena?
Fuck you.
Oh, it's getting fed right now. That's what was making all that noise. It wanted its food. Them things are cute though.
Solid, that church. Now, how is this church different from the other? Oh, can you do donuts in the parking lot here?
What, jackass? Fuck you.
How does a laughing hyena sound? Let's hear this.
I just find it funny how butt you got because it's like that.
Oh damn, this hyena's getting some action.
No, it
Wait.
wasn't that.
Wait, what happened?
It wasn't that.
Well, what did I say about him? What was it, Ruben? Well, Ruben's a dickhead. Well, I don't blame him right now. I don't like Ruben. Yeah, well, you're his friend. He'll take, you know, it's kind of like Chris. Like, he'll take things that you say because he looks at you as his friend. Someone like Ruben that is your friend one day and then it's an asshole the next day. I mean, it's not a friend.
Yeah, there's what.
I mean, Ruben, I thought he was a cool guy. I mean, I thought he was my friend. I was always messing around with him on Snapchat, yeah, talking with him and shit. But then he goes into some fucking rage because Chris gets his game, and I say something, not even like, nothing rude to the kid. I just say, oh yeah, look, it's Need for Speed in real life and in a game, and then he gets all pissed. Like, you don't need to get your panties in a bunch, because, you know, because you didn't get the game on a day release. Not everyone gets games on days of release. And you're not an asshole.
Yeah. In here.
But it's like you're not rude to your friends because you don't have it right now. You get what I mean?
Those wheels look like absolute fun.
Yeah, I don't like Ruben at all. I mean, like, it's just to the part where, like, why do you get pissed at people that, you know, treat you nice and all that, and, you know, he's always like, oh, I'll beat you with my truck. I'm like, you're not beating me with a piece of shit truck. Like, his damn truck, his gear ratios, by the time he's doing 60, he's already in his, like, top end. Fucking, I mean, the highest gear ratio I've put my Mustang, and this is if I was complete drag, I would do 410s. Nothing more than that. And his fucking truck has not even a fast engine, and he's over 410s. Who the fuck does that shit?
A racer.
Yeah, well, it depends on, you know, what your truck's being built for, but like me personally, I would never go over anything in my Mustang, anything over 410s. I had, right now I have 373s and they're perfect. Perfect for a daily driver. Once you go past 410s, it's not really that good for a daily driver. Even 410s are a little sketchy, just daily driving. Yeah, and you feel the drivability sucks. Yeah. But it's like he acts like he knows things about trucks and cars, like building trucks and cars. He obviously knows jack shit, because why the fuck would you... Wait, Jake, what's he have, 455s you said?
456s.
So why would you put 456s in a truck? Number one, the engine's not even capable of making any power. So why the... You know, there's no reason for you to be changing gears as fast as you are. I mean, most people only do that shit once they build their transes, and it's strictly a track-driven truck. I mean, I would drive, if I had to, like, even my Mustang is still close to pretty much stock. The only thing I have right now is cold air intake, 1,000 horsepower clutch. It's tuned by Lump Performance, has the flex shield tuned to it. And, you know, a couple of little other mods, but I would still run that at the track. It was my car and I enjoy it. But he doesn't even go down to the track, you know what I mean? And obviously, he's not that smart knowing what his truck even is, besides who he bought it from probably told him, or B, he probably Googled everything. His damn Taurus is like, yeah, it'll beat the Mustang. Yeah, fucking race. If you look on his Snapchat, his damn Taurus has a check engine light on it. And last time I checked, a car that's new like that, like, you know, like 2011 or newer, should not have a check engine light on. So obviously that thing was either salvaged fucking vehicle or something happened to it. Now, if it's an older car, and it has a check engine light, I mean, that can just mean simple little things. Newer cars like that, no. And you know what it probably is? Yeah, simple. Yep. It can be a loose gas cap, or it can be a O2 sensor went bad, and it's nothing that dramatic. But on a new car, if you have a check engine light on, normally it's something with that car. Because them computers can self-compute themselves pretty much. And if it's something simple as a loose gas cap, it's not going to trigger it. And them cars anyway, they have that capless fill up. I can't stand his music you listen to now.
Ruin shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.